So what does every great 80s film start with?
Epic music, neon titles, ooh, maybe some slow motion in there, you know what I'm saying?
And don't forget the drive scenes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key ingredient.
I mean, they can't be beat, man.
Like a hard-boiled egg.
All right, preach it. Let it rip.
Okay, so we have got our top 10 80s film picks in the description, so make sure to check those out and keep on spreading the word about the podcast, because we really appreciate the love.
Damn right. If you guys like what you hear, make sure to stay tuned next week, because we got some special sauce up our ass and wash sleeves. So, from yours truly, Joey Kite and Marvin Walt on my left, we'll see you next time.
In a town where absolutely nothing happens, we gotta make our own adventures. Space Waves out. Whoa! Yo, goals. We gotta get Space Waves into the iTunes top spot by the end of the summer.
Lofty. But I'm on board with that.
Everything's gonna change for us this summer. I can feel it!
Yo, dude, my journalism internship starts up next week.
Woohoo!
So, did you decide on a major yet?
I don't want to think about that right now. It's summer.
Mm-hmm, true. And it's gonna be a busy one.
Yeah, dude. Space Waves is finally picking up speed.
Yeah, you're right. So, I still think we can get a better recording somewhere else, though. Space is just windy, you know?
Yeah, but it's not about that. It's about the experience.
Yeah, I feel you.
We're so lucky. Every angst-ridden kid wishes they had an escape like space.
It is like something out of a movie.
Yeah. Sawyer and I are going out tomorrow night. It's gonna be cinematic.
Okay, so when's the climax of that movie?
Whoa, hold your horses, Joey. I've only gone out with her a handful of times.
Did you get a handful of her?
What? No! No, man. That's 2 in a row. Innuendos. Besides, you know I don't pillage the village before the wedding bells ring.
Oh, I know about that. Trust me, I know. Okay, but
You guys have been close for over a year now.
how interested are you? You know, like, what is your interest rate?
Pretty interested.
Pretty interested.
So, when are you gonna ask her to be your girlfriend?
I don't know, man. I want to, don't get me wrong. It's just every time I get close to a girl, I don't know.
Okay. Dude, look. What happened with those girls in the past, you gotta forget about it, okay? None of that matters, okay? None of that defines who you are today.
Sawyer! Laundry! Yeah, Mom, I got it!
I said, hey Sawyer.
Hey,
I was making a sandwich today and I thought of you.
why?
Because you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Space Waves.
Alright, Space Wavers. This one goes out to all you small towners. Today we're gonna talk about our nape of the woods.
Our neighborhood, if you will.
Alright, Joey, break it down.
So, in Grass Valley, you got two places to work. Benson's Thrift and Taylor's. But we're not really allowed to work at Taylor's anymore.
Yeah.
How'd last night go?
It was really good, dude.
Yeah? Where'd you take her?
Well, we ate some Chick-fil-A, and then I took her on a night hike and left glow sticks in the path so we could find our way back.
That's hella romantic.
Yeah, it was all great up until when it started raining and I realized I left the windows down in the Mustang.
Smooth, Marvin. Sounds like a dream, though. A wet one.
Speaking of dreams coming true,
Yo! Dude!
Enough space waves talk. Time to work. Joey, help me move this couch.
Yeah, save this for me.
gotcha. Yo, Samson's lot with Duke after work?
Samson's lot.
We have gathered here today before the lords of deathcore and skate to watch over us as we shred this hill, land these flips, and twist these kicks. Thank you. Well, all right.
Oh my god! Alright, let's do it!
It's like ISO 100. What's up, 22?
What's up, Joey?
What's up, man? Marvin.
What up, Damon?
Guys, I like the new digs, right? Wings are a nice touch.
Little arts and crafts.
Sweet. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna catch a few rad angles of you coming down the chute. Denham's gonna time it. You're gonna time it, right? Yeah, he's gonna time it. All right. Let's go.
Welcome back to Space Waves. So today we're setting sneaker where no sneaker has sneaked before. Samson's lot. This is not your average concrete quadrangle.
It's 9 million millimeters of mean asphalt, just waiting to melt your shoes.
And at the end of this hell street, Samson, the troll to our billy goats.
Why go straight into the lion's den?
The answer is simple.
3,
We do it for the stories.
2,
We do it for you.
1,
Hope you're still listening, Grandma.
go! Yeah! Woo! Nice!
How was that?
Oh, yeah, you got the record. Yay! Ah, crap.
Well, can't say I didn't see you now, can you?
Huh?
Irregardless. Welcome, privates.
Samson, you're absolutely off your rocker, buddy.
Never speak in absolutes. Vital arteries start at the torso. Stress.
Hey. Take it easy, brother.
What's the problem? All I was gonna do was just go for the,
Whoa! You get the heck out! Let's go! Yeah, this part's so dope. I mean, I gotta rewind that real quick. Hang on. Let's watch that again. Dude, it's awesome. Oh man. So this is gonna be part of like a sequel. Okay, so this looks kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie because it's like one after the other, but it's gonna be like this hypercut and have like all over the screen, right? And like I imagine this is gonna be like this epic voiceover. There's gonna be like in a world where one man finds another or something like that. I don't know what it's gonna be. You know, like like when I close my eyes, I see this, right? I mean, well, okay, like I close my eyes and I see nothing, but like like in my head, I see this. I like go out and I make it happen. So what did you guys think?
Was that Luke Reed?
If by Luke Reed you mean Wolfpack legend, Pistol Reed's son, then yeah. That's him.
That son of a gun.
I know.
You gotta connect us.
Yeah, I mean, I can try, man. You know, he's kind of a hard one to snatch, though. He's like a wild gazelle in the wild.
Yo, he'd be a great addition to the podcast.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But what's going on here, guys? Like, is the promo for Hourglass Existence getting a shout out in the next episode, or what?
What are you trying to focus on in this?
I'm trying to focus on the subject in the frame, obviously. What's going on with this guy?
Is this gonna sit on the hard drive as well? Like, every year?
Joey, come on.
No, okay, I'm serious, man. I don't want to promote this if he's not gonna follow through.
Dude, no, okay? This is different, right? Like, this is nothing like Leather Fetish. We finally have footage that's gonna rail people, you know? Like, take the 90-foot crane jump, right? Like, there's no way I'm gonna let that cliff stay locked away.
Exactly. That's why we need to share it and get people hyped.
Yeah. Hype, right? How do I get these hype levels through the roof?
Throw in more music.
Check.
And more skating, for sure. Oh, and man, go back to that tackle. That was hype. We need more clips like that.
Oh, all right. You need more clips like this.
So where's that Space Waves hype? Let me hear the new episode.
Are you sure? This one gets pretty weird.
Just show me.
Fine.
That photo Keegan posted is from that place you record at. Space, right?
Let me see. Yeah.
What?
When was that posted?
Like a week ago? Are you okay?
Yeah. Fine.
Space Waves!
Space Waves, episode we're not counting.
/ doesn't matter.
We got another top question of the week. And how did Marvin and Joey meet / become best friends? Have we not told this story?
The story of how I met you? Or did you meet me? Or did we meet simultaneously?
A prophecy of a bond to end all bonds. It involves a daycare, a kitchen on fire.
And the secret location we record our podcast, the Space Tower.
So grab some popcorn and make sure that those headphones are on tight because this story may never be told again.
So do you think I should just sweep it under the rug then?
I think you should talk to him about it.
We never have fights though. I really don't know how
So
that's...
don't make it a fight then.
I'm worried it's gonna turn into one.
You know, my dad always used to tell me worry is an abuse of imagination. Still not sure about that one. It'll work out.
Thanks, Sawyer. Hey, do you think you could put that up before you get in my car, please?
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Okay, chill, okay.
Well, how do you even start a story like this?
You know, there really is no good way.
Mm-hmm. Really isn't.
I don't even know if we should be telling it.
Well, all right, let's just rewind for a minute, okay? Just give them some context.
Okay, so we have this swimming hole that we like to go to, but there's just one major problem.
Mm-hmm.
Phallics.
For those who don't know who Mr. Phallickson is, he's just this gong farmer who thinks he owns this entire river.
So naturally we hit up Duke and his Dukies, and we planned to serve up a steamy hot plate of justice.
Which we did.
Just as I suspected. Phallickson is in the back of his truck.
So what, like, you guys knew he'd be here, or?
Yeah, he always is.
He's unconscious, though. Oh, you guys drugged him? Dude, bold move.
He's asleep, Duke.
Right. No, that makes way more sense.
Okay, here's the stash.
Sweet.
This should be enough to fill up the pool.
All right, we gotta get in and out without being detected. Tito, where are you going?
Well, there goes our cover.
Tito's a lone wolf. He knows what to do.
Duke, this is hype, bro.
Yeah, except for that part where we stand in a bush.
Yeah, your mom's bush.
Man, shut up.
All right, guys. What's the difference between 17 and 10?
Dude, you know I got a D in geometry?
You know I got a D in your mom.
Hey, stop. All right, it's 7, okay? We are 7 spots away from being in the iTunes top 10 podcasts. This is gonna be our ticket in.
You boys ready to leave a lasting impression?
Camera's ready.
For the wolf pack.
For the wolf pack.
This is for all you jokers out there that do not show the proper appreciation for nature.
Grave mistake.
You put him in the wrong coffin.
And that's where things got juicy. A series of insults ensued. I don't even know all that was said.
Yeah.
Turkey sauce, back brain.
My favorite was Fusty Lugs.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
It was all overshadowed by,
The unspeakable. We would love to go into more detail about, you know, shape and color.
yeah, but we don't want to get an explicit tag on this episode, so,
Yeah.
we're just gonna leave it at that.
All right. Yeah, so we'll see you next time, Space Wavers.
That was a good app.
Yeah, man. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you a question. And please, like, don't take this the wrong way or whatever, but I mean, you still want to do these things?
Yeah. No question, dude.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just wondering. It's just like on one hand, we could be content for how far we've gotten with space waves and just leave it at that, but if that's not how you're feeling, then that's totally cool too.
I mean, yeah, but where's the fun in that, right? We've got to live life on the edge if we're gonna get this podcast out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't like want to force it, so, you know? You ready to go?
Yo, have you brought anyone up here recently?
Yeah. So Keegan was begging me, man, like nonstop for like 7 days straight. Just like, Joey, when are you gonna take me up there? Just for like 30 minutes, okay? And I didn't even do that. I did it for like 10 minutes and we took like a couple of photos and that was it.
Dude, space is our thing.
Dude, I know, but like, it's not just us though. You know, like, I have other friends too. You have other friends.
I know you have other friends, but this is our spot.
Yeah, but it's like not cool to keep everyone else out and be hella exclusive about it. I mean, you're still my wingman and everything, so. I mean, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go edit this thing. Marvin, what's this?
Oh yeah, this just arrived.
Ooh, these are groovy. Nice. All right, let's get to work. Oh, ow, stop!
Space Waves. Welcome to the Space Waves time continuum, where zero-level gravity, deathcore dodgeball, mosh pits of destiny, and obesity's on the rise.
Get spanked!
She was hideous.
A modern-day Medusa.
Medusa. I heard Duke's uncle made a custom line of leather diapers.
Starting them young. She says your body's a jungle gym and it's recess.
Whoa. Once again, priapism prevails.
Patrick Sullivan picked the wrong day to use a roller backpack.
Oh yeah, he thought he was NASCAR Ned for a second there.
That explains the skid mark.
Was it a butt dial?
Or a booty call. Smelled like swamp crotch guac.
Ugh. Next day he struts in like the senior man in charge, and he's wearing a pink fanny pack.
He's just jacking off your style.
Let it out, Space Wavers!
I want to hear you screaming!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you summon a blue eyes white dragon.
So we went to the beach and did some waterboarding.
Turns out that's a felony. I would wear my purity ring, but I lost the ring.
Word to the wise, don't tug the turkey.
Especially at the dinner table.
Yeah, learn your manners.
But don't worry, they're platonic twins.
Couldn't tell them apart if your life depended on it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be dead no question. So anyways, that's why we can't work at Taylor's anymore.
The podcast exploded.
What? Space Waves, here we go.
It's Space Waves.
Another day, another drive scene.
You got it. And we're going on a trip to promote Space Waves. You know, we're gonna hit the town, do some damage.
Mm-hmm, damn right.
We've got some interviews and some guest speaking plans, so it's gonna be pretty wild.
And we're bringing Marvin's friend, Duke Skylander, with us. He's got the navigation, the documentation.
That's right. He'll be filming the whole trip, throwing the best footage into his magnum opus hourglass existence. It's coming soon, so get freaking hyped.
Yeah, get freaking hyped, okay? Like, no one else has a freaking 90-foot crane jump in their film, so suck it!
Metaphorically, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, like...
Ooh! But Joey, hit him with the agenda.
Okay, we've got an interview with BPB News, a guest spot on the Girth and Nair podcast.
Whoa. You forgot our first stop. We're speaking at a middle school communication class.
Not even the younglings will survive.
Joey, you're really yanking my chain.
Consider your chain yank, boy.
No, I told you. I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Yo, babe, I gotta go. All right, bye.
Get in the car. So what are we saying to this class?
Were you listening? I spiderwebbed out a whole plan. All I know is someone's gonna be trying by the end.
All right, I'm sucking on that venom. I mean, as long as it lives up to the first time we pants Dr. Tyborg in front of the student body, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel bad for those kids. Some of them are waiting for their wedding night.
Wait, what classroom was it?
I think it was one.
It was one? Okay.
Hey guys, I think I saw something cool at the gym actually, so I'll catch you all later. All right, cool, all right.
Hey guys. You're so funny.
Did you send him a slideshow?
Yeah. Now that's full frontal. Okay.
Hi, I'm sorry. Can I see this?
Thank you. We're in the wrong classroom.
You think?
I think this is sex ed. This is definitely sex ed.
I went to a private school, man. They never really schooled us in our privates. Should we send it?
Let's butter this bimbo.
Man, volleyball girls are cute. Should have graduated.
Professor Brown, I'm so glad you could come and give this sex education presentation.
My pleasure.
Before we head to room 1, I need you to sign some documents.
Sounds good. Room 1.
Protection, guys. Use that, please. Because, no, don't use it.
What?
But what if it's consensual?
Even if it's consensual, you need to be committed.
But girlfriend and boyfriend is a commitment, right?
Commitment. If we're gonna talk about that, then let's talk about how many girlfriends we've had. Let's prove a point, Joey.
Right, okay. Well, for you, there were,
Katie.
Right, and then after that was Chelsea, right?
Chelsea, yeah.
Now for me, oh boy.
Amber.
Amber, Christy, Becky, Angela, Angelina, then,
Nina.
Nina.
Oh, the girl that you got your braces stuck together with.
What?
Hey there, Mr. Principal. Sir, I would just like to take a moment of your time, if you don't mind, to talk to you about geometry.
Come back at 4 p.m. today.
Please,
Come to the office then.
Wait, I don't think
the
you...
office at 4.
Really sorry to keep doing this to you. It's just really important, you know, because there's...
Principal Boogie, shouldn't this unusually developed young man be in class?
Yes, what class are you supposed to be in?
So, in my personal opinion, guys, it is okay to take a few liberties here and there.
Can you define liberties?
Don't answer that. The point is, commitment isn't really real until you put a ring on their finger. And that all starts with respect.
Right. Respect. Therefore, guys, I don't want to see any wangs flying around, okay?
Get out and stay out!
Dude, what happened? Nothing. How'd it go?
It was kind of weird.
I thought it went pretty well.
Cool. Let's get out of here. Hey, did you guys have my keys?
No. I gave them to you.
Hang on.
Welcome back to BPP News. Big news, but bigger. What do you know? Rank Rentals is down to just one remaining location, and it's in Alaska of all places. What used to be the pinnacle of video rentals is slowly becoming extinct. More on that later. Right now, 2 words: space waves. We don't normally do this, but these podcast masterminds insisted to sit here at our desk today. Go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm Joey, and I play the bass for Space Waves.
And I'm Marvin, and I do vocals. It's mostly death growls, some fry screams here and there, and vampire screeches when I'm in the mood.
Wow, it's all deathcore to me. So, what's the overall goal of this podcast?
Well, you know, I'd just say the classic world domination is the gist of our podcast.
That, and of course getting to that coveted #1 spot. We're almost there, baby!
Space Race just hit the #1 spot on iTunes.
What?
Space Waves is so cool. I want to hear the rest of it.
Yes! Whoa! Yeah!
I felt the spirit. I felt him.
How come it's not going?
I thought we already figured it out. Okay. Oh, these computers.
Yo, it's dead in here. Turn on a new Space Waves podcast.
No. No, 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 no! Ah!
Yes! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
What are we going about, man?
#1 on iTunes, baby.
Oh, that is so good for you.
Joey, where's the height, man?
What do you want me to do? Yeah.
All right. We gotta brainstorm more ideas for the next episode. Got any ideas, Joey?
I need to keep writing for this internship. I'm sorry.
But this is huge for us, man. Dude, back me up.
What? Oh, I gotta... Sorry, man.
The magazine wants a column a week. I'm sorry. Oh, and then I need to FaceTime Keegan. I'm sorry, man. I'm just busy right now.
Moment of silence for Space Waves. Our podcast pulled ahead of the Girthinators. Hopefully we'll survive the night.
Goodbye.
What do you guys think? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Looks better in person, though, doesn't it? All right, let's get started. Oh, listen, we got Marvin and Joey here from Gravity Waves.
Actually, it's Space Waves.
Relax. I know.
Well, I have to say, Joey and I are both huge fans of the Girthinator movies, and we're honored to be on your podcast.
Thank you, Mervins. But listen, we both know that the 4 Girthinator movies didn't make it on your top 80s list.
No, they didn't.
Hey, listen, I just joshed your mumble cuss. Oh, man, you guys are something else. You guys are making some huge waves right now, though. Not just to have a stretch mark on the radar. You must be getting some crazy babe action, huh? No?
Well, I guess my girlfriend, she dyed her hair a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like having a new girlfriend for a little bit.
Kind of like a little side babe action, huh?
Not really.
And Mallory, what about you? You got a buxom babe?
I'm working on it.
Hey, you got to remember, women are like parking spots, all right? They're either taken or they're handicapped. Oh, my goodness. All right, now listen, enough circumlocution, or however they say it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So, Space Waves, what's next in this medieval crusade?
Well, I mean, it's all pretty fresh considering we just hit the #1 spot on this trip, you know?
Yeah. Well, give me a second. Woo! Ha ha! You want some fuel?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some.
Hey, not yet. You still got another year yet there, buddy? Just kidding. Ah! Woohoo! Yeah, one more year. You'll know what this is like. Actually, let me just go ahead and finish this one off before we get started. Whew, here we go. So, what's cooking in the Dutch oven for you boys?
Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I'm really happy with how far Space Waves has come. And it kind of feels like we've made it.
But I mean, there's always more stories to be told, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be more stories to be told. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it wouldn't be the end of the world if Space Waves were to have run its course.
Space Waves is just getting started. Honestly, this is the dream.
Yeah, just whose dream, man?
Well, listen, I'm sure Space Waves is going to continue to be a huge success, okay? And you keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to end up like the old Girthinator pretty soon.
Marvin,
Huh? What?
I said I want to show you a band.
You know whoever holds the aux cord is the most powerful person in the car. It's not the driver. You know that, right?
Yes! Now give it! And don't do that while driving. It's not safe. Okay. This band is called Brooklyn.
Okay.
Only I could see you like you want me to. You're pretty young. a smile. Don't lie. The way you flick your head is the way you want.
Okay. I'm vibing.
Just drive.
You know, this is the kind of music that makes me want to do 40 to 35.
Can't give you what you want. She said it's right in front of me. I can't give you what you need. Oh, what you've been looking for lately.
Okay, question.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for it. I just gotta build up a little bit of suspense. Ready?
Yeah.
The 90s.
No. No. I'm gonna have to stop you right there because the only good thing that came out of the 90s was us being born.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear fanny packs aren't on the list. So, you haven't mentioned your big road trip yet.
So, we're speaking at this high school commencement, and this kid just, like, falls over out of nowhere.
What?
Well, he actually faints, but that's not important. The parents started, like, blaming us and started, like, booing us off stage. Can you believe that?
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, totally. But halfway through the trip, Joey got really sidetracked.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't seen him at work and haven't really talked to him in a couple weeks.
Why don't you guys go on another adventure? That always brings you closer together, right?
I guess.
Do it.
Do it!
Hello, Joey.
Hold on. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Okay.
It's Joey. You know what to do.
Hey, man. I, hope you're doing well. I was, thinking maybe we could try and find the Phoenix statue. I know the other guys are down too, so, yeah. I'll text you when and where, and, yeah, I'll see you soon, bro.
The Phoenix statue? What?
Marvin here with another solo episode. Joey's still really sick. Guys, we gotta pick it up though. We're slipping on the charts. But anyway, the Phoenix statue is calling our names. We're in the woods as the natives built it centuries ago, and there's only a few miles in the forest we haven't explored yet. We're destined to find it.
Guys, we're gonna head back.
We're so close.
How do you know that? We've been freaking walking around for miles. I'm out, man.
Hey, dude. I think I see something. That's a chicken. It's kind of cute.
Space gaze?
What? Wow, that's good. I mean, like, prank-wise, because you're space waves, and that's space gaze. I guess, like, the whole Phoenix thing was a ruse.
This is funny to you.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, a little bit, because it's a chicken. It says gay on it. Chicken gay. Gay chicken. Chicken! Dude. Come on, you've got to be willing to accept the praisers and the haters, right? Like in the words of the Girthinator. Like, relax. You know? It's okay, man.
No. It's not okay. Joey should be here right now.
You know, I'm sorry he bailed on the thrift shop, too. Like, that must suck.
What are you talking about?
He didn't tell you? Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Marvin, wait!
We took separate cars. It doesn't matter.
Come on, man.
It's open.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just working on a column.
Cool, cool. What you writing about?
They got me doing album reviews.
Sick. Any deathcore?
Nah. Just kind of everything.
I remember this. You know, I was not feeling it at all when you called and pleaded that I go on a spontaneous double date with Keegan and her cousin. I had that whole day planned out, dude. I was gonna watch the Back to the Future trilogy again and hope that Bethany Welty would text me back. But duty called and I was like, all right, gotta go grab my jacket and be a proper wingman for Joey.
Yeah, man, that was good.
Yeah. You know what you texted me as soon as you got there? You were like, dude, cousin is not a babe. Repeat, not a babe.
Yeah. No, yeah, those were good times, man.
Yeah. I still feel bad for that cousin from time to time, though. Man, that was so awkward when she was like, well, yeah, Keegan, at least Grandma raised you before she gave up. My ex-boyfriend still lives with me. You have nothing.
Marvin, do you mind? I'm kind of busy right now.
Yeah, I actually do mind. Yo, we've been best friends for half of our lives, and in these past few months, you act like you don't even care anymore.
Dude, come on. I have a lot on my plate right now. Just don't bother me.
Don't give me that. You're always trying to put me in the background.
Dude, this journalism internship is about to become a full-time thing. This right here could be my big break.
Spaceways is supposed to be our big break, Joey.
Why can't you just be happy for me right now?
Why didn't you tell me you quit the thrift store?
I wasn't gonna put a damper on the whole road trip. Like, I knew how much that meant to you.
Meant to me?
Yeah.
What about you? You act like this means nothing to you.
Dude, when are you gonna realize it's over? Okay? Space Waves is a dead end. We got it to the #1 spot on iTunes. Awesome. We traveled to promote it. Cool. But what else is there, man? It's just us, rambling on about ourselves anyway. You gotta learn to quit when you're ahead.
Yeah, I guess that's where we're different. I don't quit on something that I'm invested in.
That's because the only thing you're invested in is the podcast.
That's not true, and you know that! I'm always trying to hang out with you and go on adventures and...
Yeah. No, you are. But just as long as those adventures were good enough content to fuel the podcast. Dude, it's like you always say. It's just a stepping stone. There's more to life than messing around this rundown town. I'm not gonna sit around here and waste my life away, okay? You understand?
Yeah. You think being my friend has been a waste?
Okay, dude, you're such a drama queen. I can't even talk to you right now.
I can't believe this. You know what? Just have fun with Keegan and making a name for yourself.
Are you done bitching yet?
What's wrong with you?
Get out! Get out!
Luke Reed. It's Marvin.
Marvin, my new acquaintance.
Hey, yeah, so listen, Joey's taking a little break from the podcast, and I was wondering if maybe you'd be down to guest?
Yeah, I'll do it. What do you want me to talk about?
I was thinking maybe you could tell a couple wild stories, if you have them.
That I do.
Dopamine.
I think I'll do this one.
So it was a dark, stormy night. It was actually a bright summer day, and I decided I didn't want to take the time to wash my brand spanking new 1981 Toyota Celica convertible. So I'm like, you know, it's a nice day. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good. I'm looking crispy. I got my Wolfpack Legacy necklace on, as per usual. So I figure I'll go pick up Duke, go to a drive-through car wash, make the robots wash my car this time, you know. So we pull onto the rails and start going through. And all of a sudden, I realize I'm in an old convertible, dude. This thing is not waterproof at all. But we're blocked in. We're right where they want us. You know, there's no going back. Then the water starts, and the floodgates open. The water just starts spraying us, and it's pouring in from every single crevice, every single seam. The tops of the windows, the convertible top, the bottom of the convertible top. It's coming in through the AC vents, you know. This is steamy, hot, boiling lava water that's coming in, and it's spraying us in the face, and it's filling up my car. The water level in the car is rising. First it's at my feet. What's gonna happen, you know? Then it rises up to my knees. What are we gonna do? I'm gasping for air because the water level, it's just below my nostrils. I said, Duke, we're gonna have to cut our way out of this one. So I toss him the blade, and he starts getting to work, and he starts hacking away. He's cutting everything, he's hacking up that car, you know. There's cushions flying, and there's springs flying, and there's trim pieces going all over the place. And he's just a wild man, and I can't even stop it, and he can't stop. And I say, that's enough, Duke, that's enough! It was a bloodbath.
He's just so selfish. And he can't see anything past his own goals and ambitions.
Well, what about your goals? See anything beyond those?
I don't know. Why does that matter?
Well, I'm just spitballing, but from what I've seen, seems like the two of you are always looking for mischief to climb the charts. Sort of gave you a sense of purpose.
Okay, yeah.
mean, the podcast is a huge part of our friendship. But even without it, I still want to be his friend, you know? Maybe I should just lower my standards for friendships. That way I don't have to be disappointed.
Don't lower your standards. Increase your grace.
Thanks, Yoda. I'll think about it.
He said, okay, first thing you need to know about me is I'm an idiot. What? What is this?
Oh,
How do you
hey,
get
Marvin.
hired there? Are you
How's
kidding
that part-time?
Groovy.
Isn't Joey coming over to work on the podcast with you?
Nope.
I guess I shouldn't
He
be
is
surprised
too
that I got
busy.
to rank rent.
The working man is a busy man.
No, I mean, he's too busy. For the foreseeable future.
Oh, shame. You can't blame him for having things going for him, though.
Yes, I can. If someone's important to you, you make time for them.
Don't be jealous. He's putting in the work. You're not.
Immediately. It's like, hey, nice to meet you, Gerald.
He's probably really overwhelmed. Just give him some space.
And he says, leave the Celica. Leave the Celica.
Yeah! Leave the Celica man, dude.
Exactly. I say, no. The legacy's got to continue, man. Nothing goes down with this ship.
Hey, dude. I was just thinking we could record another podcast episode and you could tell that wicker basket story, because that...
I've got bingo on that day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the one's good, definitely.
Sorry, brah.
No, man, don't worry about it. It's all good. All right.
So anyway, what a catchphrase, this guy, you know? He's like, the greater the girth, the greater the guy. Girthinator. What is this? Sleep with your guns. That gets you 3 ex-wives. So, one of the things I watched as well that I really liked, it was The Search for Rudy. Okay, good luck with that. They literally said this: search and rescue team sent to find search and rescue teams that were searching for Rudy. Put that all in a big site saying, so might as well check that out. Elders say it was a root site. That's the last story tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Marvin, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I just thought maybe we could add some spontaneity and go out tonight.
I can't go out tonight. I have to work a double shift tomorrow and an 8-hour on Friday.
Wait, what about Duke's premiere? We should be there for him.
I can't afford to keep missing shifts.
Sawyer, I know work is important. I really do. But so is this.
Shut the door, you'll let the cat out.
Where do you want to go?
Did you know this is actually the scene of a crime? You can still see Patrick O'Sullivan's drag marks right through the playground.
The good old days.
Yeah. When were your good old days?
When my dad was around. Yeah, we always used to have so much fun. He even knew how to make my mom laugh. He always knew how to lift our spirits.
What would he do?
He used to show me his latest musical discoveries, And when we could afford it, he'd take me to concerts.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah. He had this weird thing where he'd always eat Smarties at shows. I love those things.
It's funny how you remember small details like that. Music really does have a way of transporting you to a different time.
Yeah. I really wish I had somebody to go to shows with out here.
Yeah. That sucks. Everything kind of sucks right now. What happened to him?
Someone was texting while driving. Ran a red light. What about your parents?
What about him?
Well, are you close with them? I never hear you talk about them.
Don't get me wrong, I'm really thankful for them. But I just don't feel like they understand me.
Classic. Classic teen angst.
Are you ever gonna quit those?
I would, but it just looks so badass.
Oh, have fun with lung cancer. You know, I tried so hard to be intentional and to be there for Joey. But he just doesn't want me.
A lot of people care about you, Marvin.
I don't want to hear that right now. I just want my best friend back. I want the memories, the late nights, the inside jokes. But we're not even on speaking terms right now, and
I wonder why.
Wow. You know, I don't even know why I'm telling you any of this anyway. You wouldn't understand.
Are you serious? After everything I just told you about my dad?
We've only known each other for a year, Sawyer. And I'm telling you things that I don't share with anyone.
A year's a long time.
No, it isn't. 9 years is a long time, and you know, I guess that's not even safe anymore. Sawyer. Sawyer, please get in. It's 5 miles. If you're not gonna get in the car, then I'm walking you home. I'm not leaving you out here in the dark.
Fine, whatever.
Let me get the door for you. What? What do you want me to say, Sawyer? That I'm in love with you? I want to say that, but I just...
But what, Marvin?
I'm scared, okay?
Then stop dragging me down with you.
Joey's a prick.
I understand your pain, Marvin, but you don't want to be angry forever. All this name calling isn't helping you out.
I'm fine.
Are you? My dad walked out on our family. I wasn't fine for years. You think I don't know how it feels to have somebody turn their back on you? Yeah, probably won't get better overnight, but you gotta start somewhere.
Why? What if I don't want to be his friend again?
And nobody's saying you have to be friends again. Just know that bad-mouthing him doesn't help you move forward. Who knows? One day you might be able to say something good about him.
What about Sawyer? Is there any way I can fix that?
Depends. You ready to tell her the truth?
I mean, what if it doesn't work out?
Relationships are risky, plain and simple. But you can't win if you don't throw the disc.
How do I get her back?
You may not be able to, but you can sure try. You have to act fast, Marvin.
Yeah, you're right.
No, seriously, your omelet's burning.
Oh, shit. Could I just get a pack of those?
These?
Yeah.
ID, please.
Listen, Daryl, I'm just trying to impress a girl I care about.
Is she hot?
Liquid metal.
All right. Is that it for you?
Let me just get one more thing. Duke. Dude, get up.
Dude, you know I'm not a morning person, right?
It's 9 p.m.
What? Oh, right.
All right. Now this is deathcore right here.
Yeah. Had to get in the Christmas spirit because little known fact, Jesus was born on August, so.
So, are you ready for the premiere tomorrow?
Not really, man. No. Actually, you want to help me put these into those?
Yeah.
Thanks. Here you go, buddy. Guess I just passed out after finishing the video last night, so.
It's done?
Yeah. I mean, I gotta finish rendering out the final product, but it's pretty much done, man.
Dude, congratulations, man. That's gotta be a huge weight off your shoulders.
It is, yeah. It's just like there's still so much to do. I mean, I've gotta duplicate the discs and assemble them, and I'm trying to like make these, reminder messages for people because I don't know who's coming, and dude, it's like a big thing.
Bro, there's gonna be a lot of people there tomorrow, all right? You can't abuse your imagination like that.
Yeah, but what if there's not, you know? I mean, is Joey even coming?
Joey's a disappointment sometimes, all right? But for the people that are gonna be there tomorrow, Duke, you're giving them something to be a part of.
Yeah, you're right. Just, I feel like something's missing, you know? Like maybe we need some space waves up in this ish, yeah?
I don't know about that.
Dude, you sure, man? You guys like mad promoted the film. It's only fair.
It's just not the same, dude.
Marvin, please? Man, you give speeches all the time on that podcast. They're sick.
Telling stories is not the same thing as hyping up a crowd, dude.
Well, then give a speech like it's a space wave story, man. Dude, when your vocal cords excrete even a single decibel, people get hype. It's like a natural chemical reaction. Like cookies and cream.
I really want to help you, dude, but I have no idea what I'd even talk about.
We need something edgy. What about that time that you asked that girl to prom? From the rooftop and you were all like, if you don't go, I'll jump.
No, no, that's too dark. We can't use that.
What about when you walked in on Denim unloading his boat off into the lake, you know?
That's too raunch.
What about when you took things up a notch and you started hand-holding interdigitated?
Yeah, clear history, dude. Or like last weekend when Sawyer and I went from the hot tub to the bedroom to have our first kiss.
Settle my pilgrim, spicy story, dude.
What?
Yeah, use that.
No, I was joking, dude.
Oh yeah, well, good joke, but better story.
No, I was kidding.
We're using it.
Duke! Are you?
Trying to have a moment here before it fades with the device that will bring my vision into the minds of the masses. Wow. Anyway, when Luke and I start throwing diapers, that's your cue.
Diapers? What?
Also, gonna need you to put this on. It's more than just leather, it's an attitude.
It's hourglass existence, baby!
All right, who's ready for the premiere of Hourglass Existence? So a little bit of background. My name's Luke Reed. Duke and I, we go way back. We used to push each other on the swings, trade Nintendo 64 games, climb trees, that kind of stuff. So we've known each other for about a year now, right? 1 year? Something like that? Now, I'm actually surprised that Duke wanted me to do this because I'm not that professional of a guy. And I was talking to him about it, and he's like, all right, I've got it. We give you a briefcase, you bring it on up there, it's gonna be hella professional. And I'm like, that's good. I'm gonna do that. So I did. I don't know if I need an entire case full of briefs. You know, I was thinking maybe one extra pair. Maybe two, just in case things get super dicey on stage. You know what I mean? Do you?
Is this supposed to be funny?
These are jokes, people. Yeah, I mean, these millennials, they do not appreciate a good poop joke.
is this?
See, back in the day, the only thing that you needed for a good old-fashioned 1980s slapstick comedy was for some loser to get called a butthead by the neighborhood douchebag. But maybe the golden era is over. I mean, I'd like to think it's not. And lucky for you guys, we don't have a bully for you, but we got a new kid on the block. And the name is Hourglass Existence. And this thing is gonna eat your lunch, and it's gonna bang your brain. This is where the poundage comes in. We got a 90-foot crane jump, animatronics, pyrotechnics, bass drops, all never before been seen before. All never before been done before. Unlike your mom.
Hourglass Existence. This is a film about getting excited over the little stuff, because life is more fun that way. You know, nostalgia isn't what it used to be, and I hope you like it.
Yeah, and speaking of excitement, anytime you're watching a Duke Skylander film, you got a 69% chance of defecating your pants. No worries. Got y'all covered with some double XLs.
You guys might not want to dodge these because each diaper comes fully loaded with a copy of the film that you can pick up for $5 at the end of the night.
Yeah!
Okay, I'd like to go ahead and take the time to introduce a hometown celeb, Marvin Walt from Space Waves. He's gonna come over and perform a little haiku.
Thanks, guys. Swoon as I spit soliloquies. Imagine this. You're 20 years old, and your lips have never graced a woman's face, or cheeks, or anything for that matter. Why does this matter? Cut the chatter. I'm shaking, but only because I'm not fully submerged under the bubbles. So I dive in. You're waiting, anticipating, absolutely captivating. I'm suffocating, no breathing, but I don't give a rip. I'm gonna sink this ship. Now pause. Let that digest. Next stanza. Now it's time for the first kiss. Lean in. Wait. Pull out! Kissing in the hot tub would be too inappropriate. Let's go to the bedroom. Commence first kiss. I can't resist. Wrist control, hands behind my back. This is too sensual. Pull out! We must save our future memories in a scrapbook of affection, not just some fleeting second of connection. Love is too powerful for simple people like us.
I thought she wasn't coming.
That's what she said.
Nice.
No, like that's actually what she said.
Oh.
What is happening?
What is with the leather? I am so confused.
Bro, she's already heard the worst part, so you might as well finish it. You know what they say, when the goose comes plundering your dungeon, show it a good time. Yeah.
So what do? I kiss her. Again, and again. Pardon my French.
That's pretty sexy.
Every orifice from my neck's upwards swallowing the other whole. Full penetration. Swapping saliva like it's a trading card game. IMAX and climax, this is the highest that I've ever felt. It's like taking a hold of Orion's belt. The stars have aligned and I have designed something far greater than I could ever have imagined. The only thing that could compare to the extravagance of having your first kiss is the beauty you have yet to experience.
Preach.
Taste the glory that is hourglass existence. Leave the dark, bathe in the whiteout. Are you ready? How many times must I skin my knee before I land this laser flip?
How many times?
How many times must I press the red button before we conquer this honker?
How many times?
How many times must I smash my privates before I land this railside lip?
How many times?
How many times must I jump off a 90-foot crane before I have the courage to officially ask you to be my girlfriend?
How many times?
How many times?
How many times?
As many times as it takes.
It's official.
Duke, you're the man.
No, you're the man. You guys are the ones in the special seats.
Yeah, because last time Denham broke the booth.
I totally forgot about that. That was awesome. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Duke. So, how'd it go?
Dream come true, man.
Sick. Well, I should probably catch up with Keegan.
Joey. I want you to have one of these. There's lots of great memories in there.
Thanks, man.
But, you weren't nervous at all?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah, ice in my veins.
I would be, for sure.
I'm gonna need another copy of that.
Of course. So, we ready to bounce? Because I'm gonna need your help to set up the after party.
Most def.
Yes, and beg. After party, my house.
All right.
But you're working graveyard, so never mind.
Remember when I told you that I liked you? That was a straight up lie. I'm in love with you. What? Sawyer, take the wheel.
Marvin! Marvin!
You are too crazy!
What are you doing? Stop!
Oh, you're a madman!
What is he doing?
I don't know.
What on earth is that?
Figured the only way to one-up you was to strip down the pants.
That's what you were flapping out the window?
Yes, I was. Bet you're wondering how I took them off, too. Family secret.
Space waves. If I'm being honest, I don't want it to be over. But just like every great 80s film, it has to come to an end. Sadly, Joey couldn't make it today to finish off this podcast. He's been very busy lately, and he's been working on journalism. He's always been one to be very courageous and try new things and want to start new adventures. And that's something I really appreciate about that dude. Make sure to follow us on our personal social media accounts to see what we're up to, and we'll make sure to keep the Space Waves account up so that you guys can relive all the great memories if you want to. I guess I just got one last thing to say to you all. Thank you for everything. Space Waves out.
Hey, Marvin.
Sawyer, there's somewhere that I want to take you.